So everyone has this really detrimental brokie mindset, and I'm going to shatter it for you today. And I have to cleanse it from your mind. So I was driving home, right? Scrolling through Facebook, as you do. And I came across this post from a woman in a community group. And she says, oh, like I went to a restaurant, I got French fries and they were super expensive. $10 for French fries. It's outrageous. Prices are through the roof. Inflation, blah, blah, blah. Sob story. There's been a lot of these incidences recently where I just go throughout life and people are complaining about the price of things that are actually pretty reasonable. Oh, the housing market. I can't afford anything. Inflation is outpacing the rate of my income through my job. And I have almost zero sympathy for these people because, yes, times are getting harder for a lot of people. But I've seen the other side of it. Through my business, I'm servicing some pretty wealthy people. These are the kind of people who have 5 cars on their driveway, 5+ cars. One of my clients has 11 fucking cars, one of which is a McLaren, a Ferrari, a Bentley, another Bentley, a Porsche, another Porsche, an Audi, and another Audi. I don't know what the others are, but there are some wealthy fucking people out there, man. So don't fall into the trap of believing that everyone's a brokie and hard times are coming and blah, blah, blah. Yes, they are. But if you sell to the people with money, this won't be a problem. When I go service, the guy with 11 cars, you think he's fighting me over the price? No, I can charge whatever the fuck I want, right? So I made $4,000 last week as a uni dropout with my business. Like $4,000 worth of work booked for this week. You just have to sell to the right people, man. If you hang around with broke people, you're going to believe everyone's broke. And you're going to see posts on Facebook complaining about the price of fucking French fries. Bro, just don't go to that restaurant if it's going to break the bank. Anyways, the point is not everyone is broke. Not everyone is broke. Everyone is like, oh, inflation, housing market, this and that, I can't afford rent. Well, no shit, you can't afford rent. You have a 9 to 5 and you don't do anything when you get home. You go home and you watch Netflix. No wonder you're broke. Go drive Uber. Go start a side hustle. You need to work hard. Everyone's so fucking entitled in the West. You think working 8 hours, working your 9 to 5 shift, and then coming home and sitting on the couch, you think you're entitled to a good living? No, that's what everyone does, so you live an average life. And average sucks. So if you want to be rich, you need to work more hours or work smarter or at least think about how you can make more money, not just complain like this woman did on this Facebook post I'm about to read you. Like a lot of these people, I hate to say it, deserve to be broke because you're not working towards anything. But, I'm getting slightly off topic. The point of this video is to inform you that not everyone is broke. Not everyone is broke. A lot of the clients I service in my business are perfectly comfortable dropping 5, 10, 50 grand on a project. I haven't got one of that value yet. I think I'm about to close one of that value, which would be crazy. But there are a lot of people with a lot of money who are just fine dropping a lot of G's, a lot of bags, your monthly salary on some fucking landscaping. Or on dinner even, right? They're not complaining about the price of French fries. There's a bunch of wealthy people in your city. Go hang around with them. Stop listening to the broke people because it infiltrates your mind. Even me, I service very wealthy clients in my business, but still I'm around people against my will. I hear things. I hear brokie mindset things. People complaining about the price of French fries. People complaining about this item at the grocery store is $1 more expensive than last week. Oh, I can't afford rent. Inflation. Yeah, shit sucks. That's life. If you want to make shit suck less, you have to work really fucking hard. I think my mindset just expanded tenfold when this client I was working for last summer drove me home in his Bentley. And I was just like, okay, everyone's complaining about inflation. Everyone's complaining about the housing market. And I'm being driven home in a Bentley. Surely there's some people with money, right? And you just go sell to those people. If you're going to start a business, go sell to those people. If you think you can't charge what you're worth or your product's too expensive, you're selling to the wrong people because there are people with enough money to pay you whatever you're worth. I've had a few clients in my business that have fought me over like a couple $100 for their project, and I'm like, I just don't deal with them anymore. I don't deal with them. This one woman was like, hey, does the price include tax? I'm like, no, it doesn't include tax. She's like, hey, will you do cash to remove tax? Hey, can you use inexpensive material so we can get the cost down? I said, I don't want to deal with any of that. I just don't infiltrate my mind with your brokiness, with your broke thinking. I don't want any of it. I want to work with people who want the best of the best, who want premium everything, who go for the highest price because they know it's going to be the best quality product. Those are the people I want to work with. People who aren't afraid to spend money. Those are the people who make the most money. All you hear is broke people shit because that's all you consume and it's all you hang around. But if you go to the nicest restaurant in your town, the most expensive restaurant, it's got people in it. There's people who can afford this shit. You go downtown, I guarantee you there's one car at least worth $100,000. There's at least one of those cars. That guy's got money. He lives in the same city as you. He has the same economic restraints as you do. And yet he's figured out how to overcome them and to make money. So it's not impossible. Get this shit out of your head. Reframe your mindset. So, without further ado, let's look at this Facebook post that I've alluded to. This is the top comment in the community group because everyone is fucking complaining about how her French fries were so overpriced. It's like, it's super gay. Yeah, here it is. $10 for a side of home fries. I couldn't believe it, let alone $9 for a kid's pancake. I can no longer afford to pay these prices. 137 comments. This is one neighborhood. This is one neighborhood in my city. People went fucking ballistic. Insane. Might as well make brunch at home. Not the groceries are cheap, but restaurants are way more expensive. Holy moly. Prices are crazy. I'd rather cook at home. My grocery bill has doubled in the last month. Eating at restaurants was a form of entertainment for many in the past, but I think many more people will start staying home instead of only going out for special occasions. It's broke people shit. You gotta stop consuming this. I hate to say this, but do you not look at the prices before you order? And then these Karens got into an argument. This is broke people shit. This is broke people shit. Now, there are some reasonable people who say, restaurants have to pay labor, they have to pay for the food, they have to pay for their utilities. So they have no choice but to charge these kind of prices. Which, by the way, $10 for French fries, are you really, you're going to make a Facebook post about that? Is that really, inconceivable? I went to the nicest restaurant in my city last summer just to buy, the cheapest thing I could, just for the environment, just to experience it. And it was French fries. They were $17 with a Coca-Cola, which was $6. And I told my mom, she was like, she absolutely flipped out. Because those prices are it's a lot for French fries. But they were the best fucking French fries I ever had. And I got the whole experience, right, of being in that 5-star restaurant. So people don't realize these places have costs. You have to pay your waiter, you have to pay your busboy, you have to pay the chef, you have to pay your utilities, you have to pay for cleaning supplies, you have to pay for the food. So there were some reasonable people on this post, but a lot of them disappointed me. But I can't say I'm surprised. This is the propaganda that's being propagated in today's age. Everyone believes that everyone is broke. People scoff at rising prices. If you don't like the rising prices, just earn more money. I was talking to a guy today. I got an Uber ride somewhere. And he was telling me how he drives Uber for 12 hours a day to make ends meet. Go be like that guy. Go be like that guy. If you don't have enough money, just work 12 hours a day. At least he wasn't complaining about the price of food. So, anyways, don't let the brokey mindset infiltrate your brain because it's the most detrimental thing. There are people with more money than you can possibly fucking imagine. And if you want money, just go sell to those people. Don't sell to broke people. And don't believe that everyone's broke because then you'll create a reality in your head that everyone is broke and then you'll never make any money. So, yeah, if you liked that video, you can watch more of mine. Thanks a lot for watching.